Hello everybody, in today's video I will be unboxing another puzzle from Thailand. This is another puzzle that I bought from Traiphums. Now in the last one, the 5x7x7, I said can you guys guess two more that I've ordered, and this is one of them. So I know that some people on Facebook know because I uploaded a status saying that I was ordering it. Anyways, let's go ahead and open it. This is a cuboid again from him. I'm starting to collect his cuboids. And I've wanted one of these for a long time, long time, and they're very hard to find, but Traiphums has now made it available. Okay, so sorry about my camera angle here. Let's go ahead, open this. Let's see, there's the puzzle, more paper, and get rid of the box. Okay, so this, if I can open it. As soon as I saw that he made this, I told him how much. And then I bought it off him. So this is a fully functional 5x5x7, and wow, this is actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be. But this is awesome. Let's open this up. Now the only other version available is a Shapeways version, and I don't even think you can buy that anymore. And the only one I've ever seen is from Super Antonio Vivaldi. I gotta say, this is surprisingly heavy. This is a lot heavier than I thought it would be, but it's very good. This is made out of a Shengshao 7x7. So I'm gonna go on with first turns here. Wow, that turns very well. Actually, while we're turning it, let's just do a checkerboard. This thing is very heavy. I can't even explain how heavy this thing is. It is full of epoxy sculpt. All right, now these layers. Wow, this thing just is so smooth. And that is a checkerboard, and of course, it shapeshifts. Wow. So here we can actually see. If I can zoom in a little bit or get my light better, we can see the extension line again, because you can see that he's extended it. All this stuff is filled in, and then he's extended it from this line that goes all the way across. If I go like this, you might be able to see that it goes all the way across. And so he told me that when he made this, he said that he was going to use the technique that I asked him to use on the 5x7x9, where you extend it a little bit. That way it makes it easier. You don't have to cut into the puzzle so much. But as you can see, he did have to cut into the puzzle, and that's why we have this, this, I don't know, round cut here, because it's been flattened a little bit. So I'm expecting this thing to corner cut, because it's made of Shengshao. You know, I have to be totally honest. I actually prefer these handmade puzzles more than I do Shapeways stuff. I think that, I don't know, I really like the weight of these. I like the way they look, you know. It just fits really well. And he cut these stickers by hand, by the way. So he's like rounded off all of these corners by hand. These are all hand cut stickers. I think he did a great job. So let's scramble this thing up, and then scramble it up in its fully shape-shifted form as well, and then I'll go and solve it. And then I will bring it back, as well as my entire Traiphums cuboid collection, so we can see them all together. Now there's still some more of them that I want as well. Got some spring noise. You know what? I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I'm not a fan of the spring noise whatsoever, but on a custom puzzle like this, I can tolerate it just because that's the way it is. All right, so I think that's a pretty decent scramble. So now let's go ahead and start shape shifting. So I already know how to solve this. This thing isn't going to be very hard for me to solve at all. It's just a 5x5. It's just basically one layer bigger than a Tom Z 4x4x6. It's just 5x5x7, and I also have I can solve the the 6x6x8 no problem either. So this really shouldn't be a problem at all. All right, well, I'm going to call that scrambled. So that is a scrambled 5x5x7. So now I'm going to go ahead and solve it and then come back and talk about it some more. All right, so I'm back and I've done one solve on this. This thing is my new favorite cuboid, I have to say. The turning on this is super smooth. Now, I know that Traiphums, he scrambled it up and everything so he could take his pictures, and then he did a solve, and he said that when it was in its scrambled state completely, it was a little stiff, and I disagree. I think that this is extremely well tensioned. If there's any lubricant in here whatsoever, it's very, very well done. This is probably one of the better cuboids I've gotten from him. I mean, this thing is so stable. It's a very, very decent weight. Like, it feels like a very strong, sturdy puzzle. No issues with popping whatsoever. I mean, the tensions are great on this thing. I don't have a bad thing to say about this. I don't have a bad thing to say about any of his puzzles, really, but this one, I think, takes the cake. This is amazing. I'm kind of in awe, actually. I just want to scramble it up and solve it and leave you guys right now. I don't want to do that because I want to finish the video, but I will do it once I'm done. Yeah, this is definitely my new favorite cuboid. Now, I believe this was 7,000 Thai baht, or so. It was around $230 or something like that. Very, very well made. Very well made. I can't stress that enough. My new favorite puzzle. I'm going to take this around with me. Now, this is actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Here's it next to a 3x3. Okay, so this is actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but it's a very, very good size. It's a very good weight. I love the way it looks. I love the way it solves. I mean, it's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and get my other cuboids so we can take a look at the whole collection together. All right, so aside from this one, now we've got the 5x5x7. We have the 3x5x5, which is also a very good cuboid. We have the 3x7x7, which is also one of my favorites just because of the way it looks when it's bandaged. It's really, really awesome. And we have the recent that I got, the 5x7x7. This is also a very, very good cuboid. Now, he's got higher orders of the N plus 2 plus N plus 2 or whatever it is. They've got the 6x8x8, which I want to get at some point, and the 9x7x7. So that's also awesome. And then my last cuboid, obviously, is the one I asked him to make using my design, which is the 5x7x9. So there we've got all of my Traiphums collection. This is really the only one that looks odd now because, you know, all the squares are square on this one, whereas these ones we've got all this weird looking shapes and stuff. So that's my whole Traiphums collection. Anyways, I really, really recommend this puzzle. I will leave a link as usual to Traiphums' Facebook page. So a lot of people ask me, how do I order from Traiphums? Well, click the link in the Facebook page and send them a message, leave a comment or something like that. Just let them know that you want a puzzle. And if you're serious about it, you know, let him know that you're serious, and I'm sure he'll make one. I think maybe he's on vacation right now or something. I don't know. But he'll always, you know, find it and get back to you later. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my awesome collection. See you on my next video.